everyone, it's me Yana, and today I will be doing a really requested video, and it is just a how do I organize my life slash how to organize your life. I don't know, I just thought I would make this video because I know it can be hard to juggle a million different things at once, especially for me. I am a full-time college student. I work a part-time job at a retail store. I am an active youth leader intern at my church, and plus YouTube and just other things that I have to do, like family events. I have a big family. Making time for friends and mentors and all the different people in my life, and also taking time to relax and have me time, because I love having me time. I am a total introvert. I love just being by myself and doing whatever. The first thing that I would like to say is that you don't have to be this mega organized person to have your life together and have every little bit intact and perfect. You will go crazy out of your mind if you try to do that. I know personally I'm not a very organized person. I never really was. I'm always carefree, I don't care, I'm just gonna do what I want to do, you know. But lately, since I've had a lot more things to manage, I've sort of had to learn how to keep track of everything because my brain doesn't remember anything. So yeah, but you don't have to be super mega organized. Don't stress about it. You can get everything you need to get done without being stressed out. I'm here to tell you guys how. The first thing I'm gonna recommend, and everyone and their mother recommends this, is to get yourself a planner. I will do a whole separate video on how I organize my planner, so give it a thumbs up if you want to see that. Get a planner, get something that you can keep track of everything. Use your phone, whatever you need to do, type things in, appointments that you have, meetings that you have, your work schedule, your exams, anything important. And pick a day out of the week to plan out your week. I know for me, usually Sundays is when I sit down and I write down things I have planned for the week, and then just add things in throughout the days. That way you don't have to plan every day, because that can be kind of stressful. You can just use a week and then just fill it in as you go and cross things off as you do things, and just different things like that. I find it really helps me because then I'm not so stressed the rest of the week. Next tip is to get some sort of notebooky type thing, or I like writing things down, but if you want to use an app on your phone or something like that, go for it. But I love writing things down, just structuring, either if you have a project you have to do or YouTube video that you have to do, you can just write down points that you want to make, write down things that you need for it. If you need a shopping list, just write those things down so you're not impulse buying. And if you're trying to manage your budget, your bank account, your purchases and deposits and everything like that, definitely get some type of notebook. If you use a checkbook for that, whatever you do online, make a spreadsheet, whatever you want to do. I just highly recommend that. And I'm not super Gucci on all things like that, you know. I'm definitely not the type who has a spreadsheet for everything, who has to write every little thing down that they have to do, who have to set a time for them to pee. No, I'm not like that. I'm very spontaneous, kind of. I wake up one day and I'm motivated and I decide to get everything done that day. The next day I wake up and I had so many things planned to do and I just can't be bothered to do it. It just really depends, but I try to at least do something productive every day so I don't feel like I'm wasting anything. But it's also okay to have lazy days. It's really okay to just have your me time, you know, treat yourself, go shopping, hang out with friends. Honestly, that stuff is so much more important than all the nitpicky things you're trying to you know, worry about, but obviously like it's life, we have responsibilities, we have things we gotta do, it's just the way it works, and it's better to keep track of that so that you're not struggling like later on. So yeah, I use a planner and I write things down, and like for work, like an hour before work I try to relax so that I have energy when I go, and make sure I try, like on the days that I work, I try not to do anything else really because I know I'll be really exhausted. So I just like, you know, relax, like eat a good breakfast, drink a lot of water, that extra water that day, like whatever I need to do. And then the days that I don't work, I usually work 3 to 4 times a week, and I work closing shifts, like evening shifts. So they're usually 6-hour shifts, and then on Saturdays I work anywhere from 6 to 9 hours. It just depends on my schedule, and when class starts I'm gonna reduce it down to only working twice a week because my education comes before anything. That's what I always tell myself, and it's always been that way for me, and I just value my education. For you guys it might be YouTube, it might be your work, like whatever comes first. Like honestly, like just put that ahead, but also make sure that you make time for things that are really important to you and really help you. So for me, my faith is so important to me. It is everything that I am. It's what I would die for. I really hope I would die for it. So I try to like, I mean, I'm bad at it. I've been struggling like making time out of like my busy life to, you know, pray or, you know, do like devotional type stuff, even though that's not really my thing. But I think it is important to just, you know, spend that time, and it really helps me. It puts me on track, makes me feel calm, and helps me with anxiety, and also helps me with dealing with other people. I find that when I find time for like my spiritual stuff and praying and everything like that, I'm a lot more happier and more aware and just more appreciative of life and people, and I'm a lot more thankful, and I'm just, I don't know, I just see people in a better light if I spend like time with God and like things like that. So I make sure that I make time for that because it's super important, and it's really easy to get sidetracked for me. And I make sure that I go to church, and that I do a lot of, not a lot, but that I do things like that I go for a walk, like just be alone, or just save time in my busy life to do things that are really important. I think that's a huge tip. My final thing on how I stay organized, how I stay sane with all of the stuff that I have going on, is to leave room for spontaneity. Like being spontaneous is like really important in life. I feel like, I know there are some people who are super crazy spontaneous and some people who need to have everything planned out. I'm honestly probably more of the spontaneous type. Like I save things for the last minute. I've gotten a lot better at it, but I don't know, I just, like, people are like, oh my gosh, do you want to hang out like on Thursday at 7:15, you know, and I'm just like, what? What? But usually it's like random if I'm nothing going on, like, hey, like let's hang out. Like if someone asks you to hang out and you have stuff you need to do, it's okay to say yeah and like do it later. I mean, you don't have to do, I'm not saying do it every time, but leave room for spontaneity. Like life is too short, you know, we need to do things and experience things and have fun with it and roll with it and chill and, you know, be chill. So yeah, that's kind of like the gist of how I organize my busy life. Just to make room for things. I know it's hard, but you honestly, you just have to not stress, and I'm really proud of myself because I'm able to do so much but not feel super stressed out all the time. I mean, there are times when I do get really stressed out, but just making time for doing the things that you love and having my like alone time, I love that so much. And making sure you at least have one day in your week where you don't really have anything going on, For me, it's usually Fridays. I don't work on Fridays. I don't do like homework on Fridays if I'm in class. I just use that to like rejuvenate because I usually work long shifts on Saturdays, so I just use that time to like blow off steam, you know, shop, get my favorite food, spend time with my sisters, go out with friends, whatever it is that I need to do, I do on Fridays, and then I'm like all set, you know. So yeah, just make sure you make time for yourself and everything will be okay. No need to stress, no need to plan every little detail, like you're gonna be good, I promise. Yeah, so that was the video. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I hope that it at least helped one of you. Stay tuned for my next video and let me know what else you would like to see. And thank you guys so much for being so sweet lately. Like, I've been gaining subscribers and seeing all your guys' sweet comments. Like, it means the world to me, and thank you so much. And I'll catch you guys in my next video. Bye!